WSME, Camp Lejeune, W246CJ, Jacksonville.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. A convicted murderer who escaped from prison in Pennsylvania nearly 2 weeks ago is believed to have a gun now stolen from a home.
We're learning escaped prisoner Danilo Cavalcante broke into a home late last night in East Nantmeal Township, Pennsylvania. Now, sources say the homeowner fired at him 7 times, but he still managed to get out with a stolen rifle.
Fox's Brooks Singman. North Korea's leader Kim Jong-un's train has crossed into Russia for him to meet with Vladimir Putin.
He's expected to offer the Russian president access to North Korea's stock of artillery shells and rockets. The war in Ukraine is taking a daily toll on Russia's supplies. In exchange, Kim's thought likely to want economic aid and military technology.
Fox's Jonathan Savage. At least 2,000 people are reported dead, with 10,000 missing in flooding in northeastern Libya. An armed forces spokesman says the collapse of 2 dams washed away entire neighborhoods. America's listening to Fox News.
Freedom 97.1 WSME.
Live and local. Real talk starts now.
And a good happy Tuesday to all of y'all. Today is Tuesday, I think, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
And I'm Rayford Brown.
I'm Kelly Knapp. And I'm Lee Barris.
And welcome to the Tuesday edition of Live and Local Real Talk on Freedom 97.1, 1120 a.m. WSME. Now I'll take a nap. I'm going to sleep.
Okay. Okay.
So Kelly was down in Myrtle Beach yesterday and having a grand old time playing in the water parks and probably the putt-putt golf courses and all that sort of good stuff, right?
You're such a liar.
I just asked you if that was right or wrong.
It was very wrong, sadly.
Okay. So you had some work to do?
Yes.
Well, good. Come out okay?
I learned something.
What's that?
South Carolina courts are very different than North Carolina courts.
Uh-huh.
You can even eat in the courtroom. You take your phone in. There's a whole lot of things you can do that you can't do here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But I think we talked about that yesterday when we talked about the Murdaugh trial.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of things you can do.
Different.
Yeah. I was impressed and shocked at the same time.
Oh, you can sit back and read and, have lunch. And
You
in the
could bring the
courtroom?
whole pure feast up in there and nobody cares.
Well,
Well,
that's
did
all
you
right.
zip out your lunch?
No, I don't eat when I'm having to testify because,
I
God
just
forbid you have an issue and then you're in trouble. So,
That's
no.
true.
Yeah,
I know how that is.
Yep.
Anyway.
that'd be a tragedy in itself.
Well, you weren't here, but the story from yesterday about the Jacksonville man who faced 3 first-degree murder charges for killing his mother and grandparents.
hmm
Jordan Meade faced the judge in Oslo Superior Court yesterday and admitted to the charges, pleading guilty if the DA would not seek the death penalty. The now 24-year-old man was 20 in 2020 when deputies found the bodies of Geraldine and Emmett Hawks, his grandparents, in their home, and the body of their daughter, Jacqueline Meade, in her home next door. All had been shot. Meade stole the grandparents' SUV and drove it to Burlington, where police found it abandoned. The police notified the Oslo Sheriff's Office back in 2020, who checked the Hawks' home. Meade was found in a grocery store and was returned to Jacksonville. The judge gave Meade 3 life without parole sentences to be served consecutively, meaning it's virtually impossible he will ever walk this earth as a free man again unless some lenient bunch of political legislators in the future change the sentencing requirements. They can do that.
Really?
Oh, really? So this life without parole only is good for right now. It does not. Legislators can change that and say, all of that is just too much. We're going to change the sentencing structure, and we're going to do this, and we're going to do that. We're going to have a woke society. He was probably just a child, a misinformed child when he was 20 years old and killing his parents, his mother and his grandparents.
Did they say why he did it? Like what
No,
his?
I did not get that deep. Don't care. He was, he obviously wanted money for drugs, no doubt about it, and got a gun, sold the gun too. So I got no time for people like that, and I don't care why. I don't care what their excuses are. They don't deserve to exist on Earth.
Okay,
My opinion.
that's your opinion.
Mm-hmm. Ain't nothing you're going to do to change people like that. You can try all you want. It's
Yeah.
way too late by the time he's 20 years old and he's that hell-bent on doing that kind of meanness. One and done. See ya. Don't want to be you. And chances are he'll get a little bit of prison justice when he's inside.
No doubt.
Yeah.
No problem with that either.
Nope.
What else is happening in the world for you ladies?
Not much. All is good.
Yeah, kind of quiet around here yesterday
Yes.
in the area.
Yes. Did you see any of the ceremonies that they were showing on the news locally here?
No?
I think
Ceremonies
G10
of
has,
what?
nine.
9/11?
Yes.
No, it did not.
Very solemn.
Yep.
I watched some of it on G10. It was sad.
Yep. Yeah. I was at a funeral yesterday.
Right.
So.
Well, I will tell you that the Marine Corps band,
Mhm.
they were in their dress blues yesterday out in that heat.
Mm.
Whew. From what I saw, yes.
No,
Bless them.
I got to be warm.
And then the next big one we have coming up is the Beirut Memorial
That's
Anniversary.
in October.
Yes, October
23rd.
23rd.
Remember that day too.
Yes, remember it well.
The Biden administration has struck a deal with Iran. With Iran. Why do you strike a deal with Iran for anything? We've told for in exchange for some prisoners that they've got of ours, 6, I think it is, or 5 for each of us. But we're also going to release $6 billion in frozen Iranian funds. State, we all know that. They're sponsored by terrorists. $6 billion we held after 9/11 because it was a terrorist sponsoring nation. They support terrorism. But now we're going to release that $6 billion in their funds. Hopefully we had it in some kind of an account that drew interest and that we keep the interest. Now, if we give that money with the interest, I will be really ticked off. I'm not happy now. And neither are a bunch of other countries. But the Biden folks said, well, we'll do it. It's all right. Why don't we have them give us $6 billion and five of their prisoners in exchange for 5 of theirs that we've got?
Yeah.
Why
agree.
are they looking at us to give them their money back? Look at the damage they've done to this country, to the world. We give them anything back.
True.
That's a you problem. The deal creates a blanket waiver to transfer $6 billion in frozen Iranian money from South Korea to Qatar without fear of violating U.S. sanctions. The United States classifies Iran as a state sponsor of terrorism. Of course, we know that. Secretary of State Antony Blinken, what a dork, signed off on the deal late last week, but Congress was not notified of the decision until Monday, on the 22nd anniversary of the 9/11 terrorist attacks. The transfer of the $6 billion was the critical element in the prisoner release deal, which saw 4 of the 5 American detainees transferred from Iranian jails into house arrest last month. The 5th detainee had already been under house arrest due to numerous U.S. sanctions on foreign banks that engage in transactions aimed at benefiting Iran. Several European countries had balked at participating in the transfer. Blinken's waiver is aimed at easing their concerns about any risk of U.S. sanctions. Bravo, Sierra. What kind of administration do we have here? Spies? I mean, that's the easiest way I could put it.
Yeah.
The only way I can put it on a radio. That I got other ways, but we'd have problems. They are. God, when is the next election?
Not far off. 2024.
Not close enough.
No.
Your girl Nancy has announced she's running for
Saw
re-election.
that.
She's
If
what?
you
what was
remember.
I thought she
she's
had said she
84,
wasn't going
82?
to. and
She's
I knew
in her
that was a lie,
80s.
but yeah.
Well,
I think she said, I think I read 84, but I can't swear to that.
yeah.
I think you might be right.
That's about right. So,
I think it's, yeah.
I think it's time for her to retire.
I
to
think
take
there
care
should
of
be
her
like an
husband.
age where you just can't do it anymore.
An age
Like,
limit,
yeah, there
like
should
they
be like
do
a,
for judges.
yes, after a certain age, you can't do it.
if you're in the military, there's an age.
Correct.
In law enforcement, federal law enforcement, there's an age.
Yeah,
Right.
For pilots, there's an age.
yeah,
Right.
I'm sorry, that's just the way it is.
yeah.
And
I'm
these are
with-
the people that make rules for all of those other folks that I just mentioned.
correct.
For our military, for the judicial system, for law enforcement, they make those rules for those people.
I think there should be a constitutional amendment that makes it an age after this, whatever the age is, and I'd say let the public pick the age, and then
How about we
Make
just
a law?
use the law that we already have on the books about Social Security?
well, I'm glad you brought that up, Rayford.
Uh oh.
So at work, we're all on a newsletter, and we got a newsletter last week from Congressman Murphy,
Uh-huh.
and
I
he's
saw
talking
that.
about the Medicare and Social Security.
Yep.
And they're saying that if they don't take steps, the trust funds are going to be exhausted in 10 years.
Yep.
So there's not going to be any money, which is interesting because we all pay into it with our paychecks. So
Yes.
that's kind of weird. And so he posed questions. What would you do to keep the program solvent?
He had three choices. I chose number 3.
Increase the taxes on the wealthy to cover more people. Okay, whatever. Number 2, increase the eligibility age of future retirees in order to receive benefits. I don't know about that one. Number 3, establish a maximum income limit to be eligible to receive benefits.
I did number 4. Sorry.
And then the fourth one was other. I guess other, you make your own up.
Yeah,
or
but
throw
he
us-
didn't ask what it was once I clicked on other.
Yeah, I know. I tried that too.
Responded other.
Yeah, and yeah. So I don't know what other is.
Well, other is what he should have asked me what I
Yeah.
wanted.
Yeah, what do you think?
Cut
other
out the
is?
crap like all this. How many millions of illegals are we supporting right now?
I don't think
Maybe
illegals
that was
should be
coming
getting
out.
Social Security.
Oh,
They're
not, only,
citizens.
not only that, why should we take money out of our coffers to pay these people to live in homes or wherever they are going to be? Why should we be doing that?
when they've never paid into the system.
Correct.
That's
Yeah.
right. We pay into this system.
That comes
I
out
have
of my
all
paycheck every
life.
month, and it comes out of businesses. Businesses has to match what
Yep.
comes
That's
out of the
right.
employees' pay.
Yep.
So I don't. I think you. I just. Oh yeah. So I think we're all paying into it, and it could just all be gone.
Good old Gavin Newsom,
Oh, what now?
the beloved liberal governor of California. Back in 2020, he signed a bill that established the California Reparations Task Force, which was launched to explore how the state could lead the nation on a potential reparations program. His words, not mine. The task force published its final report earlier this summer and recommended compensating qualifying Black residents up to $1 million each in cash payments from the state, along with other benefits, including eliminating child support debt and free tuition to public colleges. I'm going to say it again, and I'm not alone with this little factoid. There is not one African American alive today who was ever a slave, nor is there any former slave owners alive today who own slaves. Not one.
It's funny that you say that because I just had that conversation with a friend of mine last night.
The task force, for example, recommends that eligible descendants of slaves receive $13,619. Where did they come up with numbers like that?
Yeah. Where do you
For-
get that weird number?
For each
Yeah.
year of California residency to address health disparities, and $2,352 for each year of residency from 1971 to 2020. That's when the war on drugs raged, to compensate for mass incarceration and over policing. You can't make this stuff up.
No.
You understand that, right?
That's
I
right.
wonder what makes the descendants of slaves eligible. If you're one of the eligibles and you've lived in California for 50 years, say, you would be getting $115,000 right up front to compensate for mass incarceration and over-policing, plus an additional $700,000 just because. All of these monies would come at the expense of California's taxpayers. That is, until they ask for a grant from the United States. So what do the taxpayers think, especially since California is claiming to be broke? An excuse to raise taxes, maybe? 59% of California voters oppose cash payments, while 29% of the voters, according to a UC Berkeley Institute of Governmental Studies poll that was sponsored by the LA Times. Newsom's liberal attitude, along with the increase in crime and a lenient bunch of prosecutors across the state, has already seen a number of businesses closing down or leaving the state behind. A lot of California residents have also pulled up stakes, looking for safer and less expensive states to settle in. The reparation nonsense just might backfire in a big way for Newsom and the other liberal loonies in California. And we could only hope so. California. What do they call that? What is the nickname for California? The Golden State?
Yeah.
They used to call it that. Do they
They
still
used-
call it that now?
I
I've never
don't
heard that. I haven't heard that term used in a while. That's what they used to call it.
The land of loonies.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's where all the movies, the cartoons were filmed, right? Way back when. That's where Walt Disney was located. Looney Tunes. Remember that?
Looney
I remember
Tunes.
Looney Tunes. Yeah.
That's what we still got. Looney Tunes.
I agree with that. I agree with that completely.
910-333-0139 to talk with you this morning. Coming up at 8 o'clock, we're going to have a special guest in the studio, a little puppy dog.
Hopefully it's a puppy dog.
I
Maybe
hope it's a
cat.
llama.
Oh, the llama.
Better not be a snake.
Oh, if it's a snake, I'm leaving. It's
Well,
going
I'll
I'm
back
find
to-
somebody to bring a llama in here.
I'm not.
No, you're
That's
not.
fine, then. Yeah, because I don't do snakes.
I do.
Well, you go right ahead and do it.
No,
Bang.
I don't think
Okay,
they're
yeah.
out trying to find adopters for snakes. But you never know.
People adopt them. I don't understand the premise of that, but
No. You're live in local Real Talk, Freedom 97.1, 1120 AM, WSME. We'll take a little bit of weather and then we'll be right back.
Welcome to Allstate, where you can save just by being you. DriveWise in the Allstate mobile app gives you personalized driving feedback, and by adding it to your policy, you can save for driving safe just by being yourself. Allstate. Here, better protection costs a whole lot less. You're in good hands at Allstate. Click, call, or visit allstate.com to save today. Not available in every state. Savings based on DriveWise and other state driving discounts. Savings vary. Subject to terms and conditions. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
This is a metaphor for your business's journey. Sometimes it feels like you're going 100 miles an hour, barely keeping up. But to cruise through challenges, you need someone who's right there with you. That's what Dell Technologies advisors do. They have the Windows PCs and tech advice you need to get past whatever's in front of you and get where you want to go. Call an advisor today at 877-ASK-DELL. That's 877-ASK-DELL. A start to a simpler experience with Windows 11 Pro.
Mills International Incorporated, your local Cub Cadet dealer, is ready for summer, and you should be too, with the Cub Cadet XT Enduro Series. These lawn tractors were engineered for strength, comfort, and versatility. Each machine features a strong deck with a variety of sizes available, designed to deliver a premium cut. An assortment of attachments and accessories, sold separately, allow you to use your mower for more than just cutting grass. Stop by Mills International Incorporated today and find out how the Cub Cadet XT Endurance Series is tailored to help unlock all the possibilities of your lawn. Head to your local Cub Cadet dealer, Mills International Incorporated, at 801 South Queen Street for exceptional offers, expert advice, and superior service.
A plan every adult family member should consider is the pre-arranged funeral. It's the worry-saving thing to do for your family. Making pre-arrangements helps to alleviate the additional stress on family members that can come with arranging a loved one's funeral. Jones Funeral Home's prepaid funeral plan helps remove confusion. They make a practical evaluation of costs possible, and it's the best way to take an unpleasant task off the shoulders of the family. Call Jones Funeral Home at 455-1281.
With locations in Jacksonville, Richland, Swansboro, and Holly Ridge.
It's summertime. No schedules, no stress, and no cooking. The Burrow Low Country Kitchen has got you covered. Order a Carolina-style seafood boil to go. Sausage, potatoes, corn with your lobster, clams, mussels, crab legs, or a mixture. Party pleasers. Grab a quick lunch of Philly cheesesteaks, Italian sausage, fish tacos, and more. Dine in or take out. Curbside or dockside pickup. The Burrow Low Country Kitchen. Corner of Front and Moore Streets in downtown Swansboro. BurrowLowCountryKitchen.com.
The summer heat has not kept Mixed Masters Concrete inside. They can handle the heat or cold, and that concrete project on your to-do list. When it comes to concrete, nobody does it harder or quicker than Mixed Masters Concrete Incorporated. 3661E Highway 24 in Beulahville. Whether you need concrete for residential, commercial, or agricultural projects, Mixed Masters Concrete Incorporated serves all of eastern North Carolina. From driveways, patios, to livestock housing, Mixed Masters has the concrete and will gladly provide a free estimate. For on-site delivery, phone 910-298-6153, and they deliver on Saturdays. When you need a ready-mix concrete quick, call Mixed Masters Concrete of Beulahville, 910-298-6153. Mixed Masters Concrete of Beulahville takes this time to thank those that serve us for our most prized possession, our freedom, and is proud to be a part of the continuing growth of Duplin, Onslow, Jones, and surrounding counties.
When you need comforting, who do you call? An old friend, right? Jacksonville Heating Contractors services the heating and cooling needs of our area with dependable quality train systems, guaranteeing indoor comfort for your home or business. In addition to quality train systems, Jacksonville Heating Contractors offers 24-hour emergency service, NATE certified technicians, and over 50 years of experience and service you can trust. And with a Jacksonville Heating Contractor service agreement, you never pay retail for heating or cooling services and receive priority scheduling. Remember, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. And in New Bern, you can call Trent Heating and Air Conditioning 252-632-2200. In Morehead City, Sea Air Heating and Cooling 252-247-1122. If you need service or repairs, just call an old friend. Jacksonville Heating Contractors, an independent train dealer. It's hard to stop a train. For deals on train systems and more, visit anoldfriend.com or call 910-347-2843. If your plans include hitting the road this year to do some traveling, make sure a visit to Silent Service Center is on your to-do list. Travel safety starts with the tires on your vehicle, and a visit to Silent Service Center will give you peace of mind with the best value in all name brand tires and the largest selection of used tires in this area. In addition to quality tires, Silent Service Center is a North Carolina inspection station and does complete brake service, oil changes, and alignment service. Silent Service Center, 1707 Lejeune Boulevard, Jacksonville, and 108 West Main Street, Havelock. Phone 910-353-4760.
It's live and local. Real talk on Freedom 97.1, 1120 AM, WSME.
Well, we're in for a little bit of a bumpy action on the ocean this week, all due to distant Hurricane Lee. That doesn't mean you can't spend some quality time down at Tideline Marine, though, checking out some great fishing lures that are producing great results for local fishing guides. If you're like a lot of folks around these parts, when the redfish and speckled trout are hot, everyone has a good time. They're both good to eat, too. But the fall is good for another tasty little delicacy, the fish known as the spot. I don't know whether y'all have seen a lot of the butterflies around your area. The saying is, when the butterflies start flying like they're doing right now, that's when the spot start biting. Don't know. It's just a sign. Oh, yeah. Fun to catch, and they're great in the frying pan. A little bony, perhaps, but oh, so delicious. Tideline Marine has bottom double hook rigs along with hooks and weights that will all but guarantee you some action. Fall is also a good time to check out the new boats on the lot at Tideline, from Lund John Boats to Aqua Sports Center consoles to the fabulous Aloha Tri-Tune pontoons. There's something for everyone, including Kelly. You need to get down there and take a look at that boat.
I've seen it. Yeah, it's a nice boat.
The one with you. Did you go by?
Huh? I've been over there before and seen it. I
Well,
like
no,
it.
this one just came in.
Oh, not the new one then. No.
No, this is a brand new one.
Oh, wait, this is the one with the second deck.
This is second deck,
Yeah, no, I haven't
upper
seen
deck,
that one.
and a sliding board. When you get up there, bake your brains out and your buns out. You get on a
Slide down
slide
into
on
the
down
water.
into the water, and you climb the ladder.
I need to go check out that
You need to
second
check
deck
that
one.
one
I
out.
just want to see what it looks like.
Mhm.
I have a thing in my head of what I think it looks like.
Yeah, it's just an upper deck,
Mhm.
no problem. And that also provides shade in case you don't want to be in the sun baking your brains out. You can go down below.
Or it'll be cooler.
It'll be
Yeah.
cooler.
Yeah.
Yep. Tightline Marine and Family on the banks of the New River at 159 Old Bridge Street in downtown Jacksonville. The doors will open in 1 hour and 4 minutes. Strong, long period swell from Hurricane Lee will build through the rest of the week. The very large seas are expected by late week as the swell peaks on Friday. Small craft advisory is in effect from this afternoon through Friday afternoon, and there's significant risk of strong rip currents during the week. Stay out of the ocean, whether you're swimming or surf fishing. If they're your passions, just wait. Don't. Surf fishermen like to wade out in the water to throw the rig out there so that they can get another 10 feet out of it or 3 feet or whatever. The fish will
Okay.
come to you. Don't
Yeah.
worry about it.
Yeah.
Just don't get out there in that water. You will be knocked down and you will be
Yeah.
sucked out to sea. It's just too much of a risk, so just don't do it. Today, offshore northwesterly winds 5 to 10, becoming southerly in the afternoon. 4 to 6 footers, except 3 to 4 near shore. Dominant period 12 seconds. Sounds and rivers a light chop. Risk of rip currents high. Tomorrow, westerly winds around 5 knots, becoming southwesterly in the afternoon. Seas. Now, these are light winds, 5 knots. You know what the seas are? 6 to 7 feet.
Nope, that's a big old no.
Dominant period 14 seconds. Sounds and rivers will be twiggy flat. Northerly winds on Thursday 15 to 20, becoming northeasterly 20 to 25 in the afternoon. Gusts up to 30 knots. That's when the storm is going to be
windy.
passing us offshore, but passing us.
Mhm.
It'll be about parallel with us at that time. 6 to 8 feet, building to 7 to 10 in the afternoon. Near shore, seas 5 to 7 feet. Sounds and rivers choppy, becoming rough in the afternoon.
Today, mostly sunny, a high of 89. Tonight, partly cloudy, low of 71. Tomorrow, mostly sunny with a high of 87. However, showers and thunderstorms likely after 5 p.m. Tomorrow night, mostly cloudy, a low of 66. And on Thursday, mostly sunny, a high of 83. But windy and gusts as high as 21 miles an hour.
And Friday night for y'all, football weather, it will be 56 degrees will be the
Beautiful.
overnight
And
low.
clear.
Yes.
And clear.
Mhm.
Oh, that will be
Beautiful
nice.
football weather.
All right,
may-
Ray, for-
I may
Speaking
have-
of football,
I-
Kelly.
I may have to change my mind and go to Greenville Friday, even though I work Saturday.
I wish I could. Did you watch that game last night?
I sure did.
Holy moly!
Game was good last night.
What game?
The Buffalo Bills and the New York Giants.
Jets.
Oh, sorry, Jets. Yes,
Mhm.
thank you. They tied it up at the very end and went into what I would call OT.
Mhm.
And the Jets received a 42-yard punt and ran it for 65 yards for
On the kickoff.
I was like, what?
Game was over.
And game over. That's right. It was crazy.
Well, that's the way to end one.
But the big news of the night was Aaron Rodgers only did 4 plays and was
Yes, he
out
got
probably
hurt.
with a Achilles injury.
Yeah.
They think he's out for the whole season now. So,
That was
and I normally
great.
don't say this, but I'm glad the Jets won
Yes.
because it's not my team.
It didn't matter to me either team.
I
but
don't
it
like
was
the
an
Bills at all.
Exciting football game.
Yeah, it was a good game.
I used to like their quarterback way back when.
Who?
Guy named Namath,
Joe Namath.
who wore pantyhose in a TV commercial for pantyhose.
He did.
He also performed at Thalian Hall in Wilmington.
Oh yeah.
Yep, one of those traveling deals. 5 o'clock advisory this morning on Lee, not this Lee, not Catherine,
No,
The
I
other
went back
Lee.
to Lee this week because I feel
Mhm.
like Lee's not a threat anymore. So.
Lee continues to exhibit a concentric eye wall structure in conventional satellite imagery, confirmed by Air Force Reserve hurricane hunters. The winds are down now to about 115 miles per hour. They had inched up to 120. They could go up again a little bit, but it's going to be up and down for a couple more days before it starts a downward trend. The storm is still moving. Now it was going mostly northwest. Now it's back to west northwest, but that's just short lived. It's still way down there.
You sure about that?
Yeah, you can check our Facebook page and you'll see some pictures, radar images, and the National Hurricane Center's in what they anticipate to be the track for the remainder of the time. But it's going to start to die down. It's going to hit some cooler waters. It's also following in the path, sort of, where the ocean's bottom, which is much cooler than the surface, got stirred up by Idalia. Remember that? So it's going into cooler waters. Some of that ocean temperature down there where it is and has been 86 degrees. Offshore, way offshore, out there where this thing is.
It's hot.
That's hot. That make you want to get rid of your bathing suit.
Yeah.
You'll swim naked.
Okay.
Lee is still moving slowly west-northwestward, with a mid-level ridging established to the north and west of the hurricane. The steering pattern is expected to change during the next couple of days as a deep layer trough moves across the eastern U.S. and produces a weakness in this ridge. As a result, Lee is forecast to turn northward. That's what we've been waiting for. We want to get it on up there going about due north, 360 degrees. That would be absolutely perfect. The track would show possibility of some impact of a lesser storm, probably a post-tropical storm depression or tropical storm. Is it upper Maine and the eastern part of Canada?
Yeah.
So, I mean,
predicting.
Yep.
It'll be, like you said, not a hurricane.
Not a whole lot to it. So,
yeah.
So anyway, you can take a look at our Facebook page and get the full story there. I try to update it every advisory.
Yes, you do. You do very well at that.
Well, we do get a lot of comments on it, or at least reaction to it. So that's the good thing. Okay, what else we got cooking out there today? Anything?
Well, yes. The city of Jacksonville is actually implementing something pretty cool: proper disposal for our weathered American flags. And they have placed a drop box at City Hall by the front door of the building where flags can be dropped off and they will be properly disposed of.
How do you properly dispose of them?
I don't know how they do it, but you're not supposed to throw them away.
Nope.
I don't know what they do. Do they burn them? I don't know.
I think so. The American Legion also has a drop
start
box.
that a while ago?
I don't know, just an article popped up.
Because I know we're somewhere in the city they set up a box.
Well, they must be trying to highlight it.
Yeah, that's awesome though.
Popped up this morning.
I have one that needs to
I
go
do too.
but I was saving it for the next time our VFW friend came in. I was going to give it to him.
Let's move to New York.
Okay.
The mayor of that fair city is feeling the burn over the whole illegal aliens arrival, all looking for handouts. Mayor Eric Adams told reporters this weekend that the influx by the thousands will result, in his words, a financial tsunami as departments across the board, the departments in the city, those that are funded by the city, right?
Right.
From the police department to everything. They're being forced to slash their budget so that money can go to accommodate the new arrivals. In the beginning, Adams was all for these migrants coming to his city. Not anymore. He's predicting gloom and doom and predicts this crisis will destroy New York. Not mincing words, he estimates that this whole mess will require $12 billion from city coffers just to take care of the illegals. He says that women and children may soon have to share spaces with single men, and public safety could be threatened. There was a big brawl, apparently, at one of the migrant shelters in Brooklyn last Thursday. Responding to criticisms that his words were deemed reckless, Mayor Adams said the reality on the ground was not an academic exercise. The facts are the facts, Jack. We're in it, and we ain't going to win it. That's the bottom line. That's where we all stand here. What a mess.
Yeah, I agree.
I got one for Kelly. 38-year-old Alyssa McCommon of Covington, Tennessee, is an elementary school teacher and the mother of two, and she stands accused and in jail of raping at least one child. She admitted to communicating inappropriately with former students through online video games and social media apps, where she apparently sent them inappropriate photographs and requested sexual relationships with the victims.
What?
Just stand by. It gets worse. The Covington Police Department initially began investigating the teacher after receiving information from the Department of Children's Services that McCommon had engaged in sexual contact with a teenage male student. Well, it wasn't a teenager. It was a 12-year-old boy.
No.
Oh, yeah. The victim told police that while spending the night at this lady's home back in 2021, when he was only 12, he awoke to McCommon sexually assaulting him. My first question, who lets their 12-year-old boy go spend the night with a 38-year-old female teacher?
That's what I'm saying. What kind of parent lets their kid go spend the night with the teacher?
Authorities, according to them, they're not going to stop with the state charges. They've reached out to the feds, trying to pursue any appropriate federal charges related to the sexual exploitation of the victims. There are more. Utilizing cell phones, inappropriate relations, and activities across jurisdictional state lines, the feds can get involved in this. Doing this by telephone, across state lines, is a federal offense.
I was going to say, it makes it
Now
federal.
you got a whole lot more.
Yeah.
She's not the only weirdo. A Virginia Democrat candidate running for the Commonwealth's House of Delegates is being accused of performing, you ready?
Probably not, but go
Sex
for it.
acts with her husband in front of an online audience and encouraging viewers to send them tip money.
Tip money. Oh, my word.
Nurse practitioner Susanna Gibson, who is running in a competitive race in suburban Richmond House of Delegates in the 57th District, used the platform called Chatterbait to stream sex acts with her husband. She's 40 years old, mother of two, said to have posted more than a dozen videos that were archived on a site called, I don't want to heck, Recurbate, in September of 2022, which is after she officially entered the race, and the most recent videos were archived on September 30th of that year. Gibson, according to what they say, violated Chatterbait's terms and conditions by soliciting tips in order to perform specific acts and could be seen on video telling viewers that she was raising money for a good cause. Gibson is said to have told viewers that she will perform specific acts in a private room if viewers pay her more tokens. Quote, I need like more tokens before I let him do that.
I just don't even know what to say about that. I just
I figured I could catch you flat-footed.
What to say. Like, I have so much. I'm just going through my mind right now. Idiot. It's the top of the list.
Let's take a break. Nurse practitioner. How'd you like to have her as your nurse practitioner?
No thanks.
You're live and local, Real Talk Freedom, 97.1, 1120 AM WSME. Give us a call. You'd like to chat? You got some time right now. 910-333-0139. We'll be right back.
Modern Exterminating 627 College Street, Jacksonville has proudly been serving the pest control needs of Onslow and surrounding counties since 1952. That's 70 years of protecting the health and property of citizens from rodents, termites, mosquitoes, and all other pests. Modern Exterminating offers inspection without obligation. Being authorized to serve government quarters, Modern Exterminating takes this opportunity to thank those who serve and allowing us to handle all your pest control needs. don't zap them, they'll trap them. And if you're not satisfied, they'll step on them. The bug stops here. Modern Exterminating, family owned and operated since 1952. Call today, 910-455-5122. That's 910-455-5122 for Modern Exterminating.
Welcome to Lane & Associates Family Dentistry, where we love to make you smile. Now proud to be working with Doctors Kim and Tommy Morgan, formerly Morgan Family Dentistry. The Jacksonville and Richlands Morgan offices of Lane & Associates Family Dentistry blends the latest technology with personal care and attention, so you have an amazing dental experience. The offices of Lane & Associates welcome all ages and accepts all major insurances, including military. Lane & Associates Family Dentistry has been serving the state of North Carolina for over 40 years in Jacksonville, Richlands, and Maysville. Call for an appointment today at 877-LANE-DDS or online at lanedds.com. Welcome to Lane & Associates Family Dentistry.
Have you gotten your copy of Topsail Times newspaper this week? If not, did you know that Topsail Times is Topsail area's only local newspaper in print? Started a little over a year ago, we now have over 1,500 online subscribers and 5,000 printed copies that go out every 2 weeks. And we never charge our readers. Information should be free to our readers, and we stick by that. Looking for an idea for date night? Want to learn some local history? How about asking a veterinarian about your pet? These things and more are available in each copy of the Topsail Times newspaper. Want to get the word out about your? We offer great rates for full color ads, and the online paper version is always included for free. Need help designing the perfect ad? We can do that too. We're always looking for human interest stories, so start writing. And we love local photos too. Check out our website at topsailtimes.net, where you can find out where to pick up a copy or check out our latest publication online.
C&S Paint, Jacksonville's premier paint store since 1957, with 3 locations serving the Crystal Coast, has everything you need from brushes to Olympic stain and quality Benjamin Moore paint. Benjamin Moore offers unmatched color and durability, so the color will last for years to come. Whether a do-it-yourselfer or paint contractor, when you shop C&S Paint Center with 3 locations, you're not just improving your home or construction site, you're supporting a local business too. C&S Paint Center, Olympic Stain, and Benjamin Moore. Paint for everything that matters. C&S Paint Center, 105 Wayne Drive, Morehead City, 6 Doris Avenue, Jacksonville, and 504 Cedar Point Boulevard, Cedar Point. C&S Paint, phone 910-455-0210. Jacksonville's premier paint store since 1957.
Wismart and Chappie's Chicken. And for over 50 years, Great Gas and Oil Company has kept our community comfortable year-round with quality heating and cooling products and dependable service. In addition to heating and air conditioning service, Great Gas and Oil Company does generators, tankless water heaters, and quality appliance repair. For service, phone 910-347-7138. Locally owned and operated by Jerry and Jeff Allen and Bobby and Louise Williams.
Hi, guys. The Queen of Diamonds from Bryn Mawr Jewelers in Jacksonville. Are you looking for a ring for the perfect girl? We have hundreds of rings in our beautiful showroom. Want a ring as unique as your girl? Then we'll custom design a ring especially for you. Not sure if you want lab-grown diamonds or an earth mine? No problem. We'll take the time to explain the difference. We guarantee to find a diamond as exceptional as your girl. We hand select every diamond that comes into our store, and it has to be a sparkling fireball to make it in our showcase. Our long-standing relationships in the industry guarantees you to get the most competitive price on the highest quality diamond. We offer custom financing so that it's easy to buy the ring of her dreams. We have rings for every budget and a vast selection of loose diamonds. So I invite you to come visit us today at Bryn Mawr Jewelers in Jacksonville. The Lust family has been a part of thousands of I Do's for over 72 years. Nobody does I Do like we do. Come see why we're Jacksonville's oldest family jeweler.
Bryn Mawr Jewelers, next to Sam's Club, Jacksonville.
It's live and local. Real talk on Freedom 97.1 WSME.
And we're back. The illegals in this country are really creating a lot of havoc in a lot of cities, liberal cities and liberal states and whatever. Massachusetts being one of them. They have a right to shelter law in effect there. It's been in effect for about 40 years or so. And, it says we will take care of the people. If they got kids, we will make sure that they got a place to stay. Well, a bunch of towns in Massachusetts are finding that that's a really hard thing to do. A lot of volunteers had gone out and people collected money, but it falls on the city's budget to take care of them. And they're doing that. And the cities are now saying, we're weary. We just can't do this anymore. This is not what we bargained for. But with all the benefits that are available to illegals, the illegals have picked up on that and they moved to Massachusetts. Bless their hearts. Bringing their kids. Because Massachusetts is going to take care of them. Do you not understand yet? Is there anybody who does not understand that this is a plot against the United States? It's going to break us. Financially, it's going to break us. What are we supposed to do? States like North Carolina will survive because we don't have those kinds of laws. We don't open arms welcome all these people.
Right.
We got them here. Some have sneaked in. We're not paying the kind of money, kicking veterans out of airports so you can let illegals stay in the airports.
It's sad the way we treat our veterans.
Chicago. It's the whole thing is a mess.
Well, I guess we're going to have to wait to 2024 and find out what's going to change.
It's going to have to be changes at the top in D.C., but there's also going to have to be changes at every state.
Yes.
I don't. How would we deal with it in this community? We got $50 million in the bank, 53 million at the last count, right?
Right.
Fund balance. That's for emergencies.
Right.
How would we deal with something that's costing more than that?
Good question.
How would we deal with it?
And right now, we don't have the housing.
We don't have the housing. I mean, I guess we could open up New River again.
Oh, that.
What's left of it?
That would not be good.
They'd have to renovate that first.
Why?
Yes.
Is that as is? Is it better than the woods?
Well, yeah, it's better than the woods.
But then we'd have to turn on the water, turn on electricity. Somebody's going to pay that tab.
That's right.
You know who that somebody is? Let me get you a mirror.
Yeah. Well, it's like the old hotel, the old Holiday Inn. That was condemned also. What are they going to do with that?
No clue.
Mow it down or
They
fix
should
it?
make that homeless shelter.
I agree. I like that.
I said that when they first closed it. Should make that.
Needs a lot of work though.
The old Holiday Inn.
Yes.
The one over across
Onslow and
Onslow.
17.
Yeah.
On the corner.
The Quality Inn, I think it was.
I think it was originally Holiday Inn and then it went to the
That's
Quality
on
Inn.
Elizabeth Street and 17.
Yes.
Marineville?
Yeah, right there.
I remember when that was built.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Well, I don't.
There used to be a little mom and pop store there.
I remember working there on the weekends, but
Huh?
no, it was no. It was good work. We had security there on the weekends.
I got you. Good morning. Who's this?
Good morning, Deplorable.
Hello, Mr. Adorable. How are you?
2 days in a row.
How are you guys?
Doing fine.
Good. How are you?
You making up for lost time here, huh?
Good. So listen, aren't you tired of talking about immigration and all that stuff? Aren't you tired of it?
Nope. When it gets, it's kind of like whatever is going on in the world. That's what we're going to be talking about. It's all over headlines everywhere.
Let's talk about the world then. The other day you said that the migrants in Israel, were demonstrating. Remember?
I don't remember that. I remember saying that I don't know whether they were illegals or not, but I remember saying that whoever they were.
Okay. The system is broken. You can call them migrants, you can call them immigrants, you can call them whatever you want. The system is broken. Both Democrats and Republicans can get together and fix and reform this whole thing, right? Now, everybody's immigrants. Poland took over 5 million Ukrainians. Jordan was taking I forgot who it was. It was taking all kinds of people fleeing from their countries into their Jordan took I don't know how many. Got the country that was being the guy that was for his country, for his people. Who was that? It's Middle East. So listen, what I'm trying to get is this. Every country has taken immigrants in. Now, how they handle them is a different story. Okay? In this country, we're short of jobs. Get these people in here legally, if you want to call it legally. They're people. Okay? Get them in here, and you're short on jobs. Use them to do whatever we need to do. Now, do you think God gave you a continent of North America, 3,000 miles from New York all the way to California to house only 320 million people when there's 8 billion people on this earth? Do you think he just gave you this continent for 320 million only when you have all this vast land here? Think about it. You're always talking about the immigrants, and you want to kill. Tucker Carlson wants to kill him. He wants to go after the governor why he's not shooting them while they're crossing the border. What are you people talking about? Every country has immigrants. Everybody knows how to handle them. And countries with less money than us, a lot less money than us, have them in there. That's the way the world is. People move around. We only have one address. The world is our address. Actually, we should be able to go live wherever the hell we want in this world. If Theo wants to go live in Greece, he wants to go to China, he wants to go there, I should be able to go and live anywhere. God put me on this earth, and he didn't say stay in North Carolina. You should be able to travel anywhere you want and live anywhere you want free.
But
okay?
there's a process.
How do you live there free?
He means without recourse.
Yeah, I should be able to go. You should be able to go and live wherever you want. Okay, in this world.
But it doesn't work that way. There's legal.
I know it doesn't work that way, but that's the way it should be.
But that's not how it is.
Okay,
so you can't go to just
that's a simplistic approach.
Another country without following their rules, so to speak.
They got laws. We got laws.
And we have laws.
Got laws. You're here for asylum, and that's your law. Get them in here. If you don't have enough lawyers, if you don't have enough sources to get these people in, you said America is the land of opportunity. People want to come in here. The countries are being demolished by either bad rulers or the cartel or whatever. They come into this country. Fix the system. That's all. But look, where did Poland put 5 million people? Poland, you know how small Poland is. It's one state. Where did Poland put 5 million people that came from Ukraine? Because all those people are getting bombed and everything. Do you think they say, what are you going to do with these? You're putting them in our neighborhood. What?
How is
I think they're keeping them in camps.
How is it working out for Poland?
Well, I think they're keeping them in camps. I don't know how it's working out
before. You're hearing anything about it?
No. I haven't looked into Poland.
Okay. There's all kinds of countries. The Mediterranean is loaded with people leaving from Africa, leaving from all over, going for a better life. They're looking for a better life.
But they're turning them away. Theo, I can tell you when the last time I was in Ireland, it was on the news there, like in England and even in farther south countries, they were turning away a lot of those people coming on the boats.
Same thing in France.
They don't want them there. And they have a process just like we do. Not everybody is taking them, with open arms. And like when my family came over here from Ireland, they didn't come illegally. They did it the right way. The first time they went back, but then they came back again.
I got you. I remember Turkey. They were getting a lot of them. They had to hold off. Every country has their system. We are a big country here. You can understand they're small countries. They don't have as much money. We have a vast land here. Like I said, you got 3,000 miles from New York all the way to California. You've got plenty of land to put these people on. Now, if you don't give them a job and they come over here, how are they going to feed themselves? You know they're going to start going into theft and all kinds of stuff. Get the system fixed, Rayford?
I wish I
your
could.
Republican friends and say, why aren't you fixing this? Why aren't you reforming immigration? Do whatever you have to.
But we have a system.
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
We do have a system.
Yeah, we've also got a system
Complaining
here.
every day that the immigrants are here and they're coming around.
I'm going to complain every day. Yes.
So we can't put up with them.
Yes, I'm going to complain every day because they're coming here illegally.
Okay, that's what I said. Fix the system, but you need workers here. And the mayor, what's his name? New York mayor, fix the system. Do something about it. Okay, stop complaining.
Well, he's seen that they can't afford it.
They can't afford it.
Yep.
They can afford it when they're renting homes for $3,000 for 800 square feet. They got money. Don't worry about it.
Well,
let them fix the system, okay? I'm sick and tired of you complaining of people in desperation, women with kids living under tents, living under blankets, and that's not me, okay?
Okay.
Fix the system.
How many do you have living at your house?
I don't have any living in my house, okay?
Would you invite them?
Fix the system. Fix the system, okay?
All right. All right, Theo, we're up against a wall.
Okay.
Thank you.
I know you're against the wall. I know the wall.
Bye, Theo.
Thank you.
Take care.
No, we're going to build the wall. You're live and local Real Talk of Freedom 97.1, 1120 a.m. WSME.
Coastal Bank and Trust thanks you for allowing us the privilege of handling all your banking needs, including personal and commercial loans to mortgage services. With locations in Jacksonville, Holly Ridge, Richlands, and Morehead City, Coastal Bank and Trust truly is a community bank dedicated to those we serve and is proud to be a part of the continued growth of Onslow, Carteret, and surrounding counties, and looks forward to meeting. Thank you for voting us the best of the best 5 years in a row. FDIC insured and an equal housing lender.
All ready-mix concrete jobs need finishing correctly, and KPT Masonry of Beulahville finishes concrete the right way. Whether you're finishing a driveway, custom patio, or even an outdoor kitchen pad, there's no concrete job too large or too small for KPT Masonry to finish to your satisfaction. KPT Masonry of Beulahville will finish your concrete professionally and on schedule. So let KPT Masonry of Beulahville finish your ready-mix concrete project this spring. For professional concrete finishing, call KPT Masonry of Beulahville, 910-284-0547. That's 910-284-0547 for KPT Masonry of Beulahville.
Ocean Pier Fishing, the Seaview Pier Motel and Restaurant located at mile marker 18, North Topsail Beach is the place for you. The Seaview Pier is a family pier complete with bait and tackle shop, rod and reel rentals, and accessories. The restaurant serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner and features a complete menu from burgers to ocean fresh seafood, straight to you from the briny blue. With the Seaview Motel right next door and the most affordable rates on the coast, you can make it a vacation or a weekend of Carolina pier fishing. It's all here, including the fish. The Seaview Pier Motel and Restaurant, mile marker 18, North Topsail Beach, across the bridge, just south from Seas Ferry. To find out what's biting or for motel reservations, call anytime, 910-328-3172.
Hello, shoppers. Take advantage of the following specials and many more at your locally owned and operated Piggly Wiggly store, where good things cost less. Down home, down the street on the Richlands Highway, Jacksonville, and Main Street, Maysville. A 10-pound bag of fryer leg quarters is only $5.99 a bag. London broiled is only $3.99 a pound. Boneless chicken thighs, $2.99 a pound. Family pack fryer leg quarters, 99 cents a pound. 2-pack pork spare ribs, just $1.49. 10 pounds or more of fresh ground chuck is only $3.79 a pound. And you get a 2-pound bag of bright leaf hot dogs for just $7.99. And remember, the beef and pork is cut fresh every day by the butchers at your locally owned and operated Piggly Wiggly store. And they use only the finest and certified Angus beef and Sanderson's Farm chicken. Over in produce, large seedless watermelons, just $4.99 each. White, yellow, or bicolor corn, you get 5 ears for $1.99. Iceberg lettuce, it's $1.79 a head. Slicing aroma tomatoes, just $1.59 a pound. How about a 5-pound bag of russet potatoes, just $3.99 a bag. Sweet blueberries are only $2.99 a pint, and you get a 2-pound bag of tangy lemons for just $3.99. And you get 3 6-packs of the 16th ounce size Pepsi for just $11. That's your locally owned and operated Piggly Wiggly store down home, down the street, where good things cost less on the Richlands Highway, Jacksonville, and Main Street in Maysville. Remember, say big with the pig.
WSME, Camp Lejeune, W246CJ, Jacksonville.
News. I'm Chris Foster. An escaped prison inmate in Pennsylvania is now believed armed with a stolen rifle. Fox 29 Philadelphia's Marcus Espinoza.
Broke into a homeowner's home, and that homeowner fired 7 shots at the fugitive. Now, it's not clear yet if the fugitive was hit, if he was struck, but he did get away with that .22 caliber rifle.
Danilo Conte escaped from prison 12 days ago, about to be sentenced to life for his ex-girlfriend's murder. The House is back in session today with 19 days left for a deal to avoid a partial government shutdown. Texas Republican Chip Roy wants spending cuts.
If we can't check that executive branch, then why the hell are we even here?
Top Senate Democrat Chuck Schumer calls the shutdown pointless.
It could undermine so much of the progress we've made to lower costs, grow our economy, and restore the tens of millions of jobs lost during the worst days of COVID.
The Senate could start voting on spending bills this week. America's listening to Fox News.
Freedom 97.1.
WSME.
It's live and local. Real talk.
And we're back after trying to straighten out the computer just a little bit there. We are back. Kelly and Lee and yours truly. We're joined in the studio by Jet and by Michelle Pauls.
Yes.
Good morning. How are you guys? Doing all right?
Yeah, we're doing great.
All right. Michelle Pauls is with the Adoption First Animal Rescue, and Jet is one of the animals that's been rescued and needs a home, right?
Yes, he will be available soon. He just needs to get his neuter done.
Okay. Hey, Jet, where are you?
She was just telling us they picked up 23 animals from the county shelter yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you got plenty of them. Are they all dogs?
Dogs. Most we picked up 3 cats.
3 cats. Okay. No snakes and nothing exotic.
No.
No llamas.
No llamas.
Kelly wants a llama.
I want an alpaca.
Please
They're
let
still
us know.
smaller. Yeah. If you ever get one, call me.
Come here, Jet.
Jet's very sweet.
Jet,
Yeah,
Jet,
he's a good dog.
He's just real. Don't
He's very curious.
Don't show him to Robbie.
Probably smells all our pets in
Oh
here.
yes, I know.
Yes.
He's checking and your food in your purse.
Yeah. Well, I took it out, but he probably smells my dog on the purse.
Anyway, Michelle, you guys, how many pets do you have all total over there?
Oh, about like 105.
Oh wow!
Wow.
Mhm.
So you folks out there, and instead of shopping at some of those factories,
Yes.
go to the rescue shelters. Okay,
They make the best
Definitely.
pets.
and I mean this little puppy right here. How old is he?
He's about 3 years old.
3 years old.
Mhm.
Perfect. Looks like he's very healthy, very friendly.
He is.
So
a
he
sweet
looks
boy.
a lot like my little doggies upstairs.
Mm.
Better not let them in here because they would just, Shockwave would have a field day with them.
Yeah, there'd be a lot of barking.
Yeah. But anyway, there that many doggies and kitty cats. There's got to be people in this neighborhood, this world around here, looking for something.
Yes.
And I could just tell you right now, looking at this one,
Mhm.
I just like him to get over here and say hey. He does just like Shockwave does. He gets up on the couch and lays down. So, okay, what are the requirements for people to come in to adopt?
Just have to fill out an application. It's pretty extensive as far as what you're looking for. We try and find the best fit.
Mhm.
So it's not who submits an application first, it's who's going to be the best fit for the dog's temperament, their lifestyle, breed. And that's then you can come in and meet them.
So what is Jet?
We have him listed as a terrier mix.
He's definitely a terrier based on his
there's a
fur.
mix.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
They make the best kind.
He's very
Yes,
sweet.
They do.
It's all the good qualities.
I have a terrorist.
I have a terrier too. I have a Jack. She has a Jack. They're both terriers. But I noticed yesterday, I follow you guys' website a lot. And I noticed you put out an urgent need for canned puppy food and canned Fancy Feast, that you are completely out of Fancy Feast kitten wet food that the kittens rely on.
Really?
And you produced a picture what looks literally like 2 or 3 cans of canned puppy food that the mama dogs and puppies, that's what they have to eat. So if anybody can donate, please do to 100 Fall Creek Drive Unit D here in Jacksonville. They need Fancy Feast, wet canned food, and then canned puppy food.
Okay.
We have 4 nursing mama dogs right now with their puppies, and they go through a lot of food, as well as 3 nursing mama cats and their kittens. So they go through a ton.
Is there
daily.
someone there during the day?
Yes.
Okay, I may DoorDash you guys some food over. So, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'll do that when I
That
leave
might be
here.
a first for you.
Yeah.
DoorDash food.
Yeah, DoorDash some canned
Well,
dog food over.
how was the one doing the girl doing with the parvo?
She is hanging in there. I was there this morning to check on her.
Saw that.
She's
It's
fighting.
very sad. Yeah.
But it's a preventable disease,
It
so
is.
make sure you vaccinate your dogs.
Bless her. Look at that precious
I know I saw that
face.
face. I know I saw it last night. I cried. It's like made me sad. So yeah.
Where do you guys get your funds? All donations?
Yes.
But-
Strictly donations, some grants, like through PetSmart and things like that, but mostly it's through donations.
Okay.
And just remember, folks out there, they pulled 23 dogs from the shelter yesterday. So that means
That
they
means
saved
they
them.
rescued 23
Yeah,
dogs.
Yes. Rescued them and saved them. So, and it's, not the shelter's fault, but they have overcrowding. And I mean,
No.
I don't think euthanasia is the answer. I don't, but if I had my way, I'd buy a big plot of land, have a whole bunch of animals, but Robin won't let me. So,
I see you have a 10-year anniversary festival coming up.
Yes, and we're hosting it at the new building we bought. It's on 2 acres, and it'll be our 10-year anniversary next month.
Oh, cool.
And so we wanted to host something for the community because they always support us as a family fun day. So it's free entry and dog friendly. There's a lot of fun things happening. We have a ton of different trainers. Bravo Team Canines coming out, and they're going to do like bite work and drug detection, explosive
nice.
detection. So it'll be a really fun.
So you're going to learn
event.
something. And when is that?
That is on October 15th.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll
Month
post
from
the
now.
flyer.
Yeah.
But it's live entertainment, food trucks, vendors, dunk tank, cakewalk, pie eating
Oh, I can volunteer
contest.
some people for the dunk tank.
Yeah, I could too. Bounce houses, face painting, reptile zoo, dog
Robin.
best trained dog contest, low cost vet clinic. That's important. Ooh, a dog wash, a dog costume contest, gel and bell fundraiser. I think we talked about that one before. Kid adult costume contest and much more. 114 Enterprise Road. Is that where your new building is at?
Yes.
Nice.
But y'all are not there yet, right? 'Cause
No,
I'm,
we're not.
I'm on Instacart now about to send you some dog food. So
It'll be
Wanna make
about
some
another
sense.
month or two
Okay.
before we're fully moved in.
Okay.
And that's going to be where? The new location?
114 Enterprise Road.
Enterprise. Oh, that's over there near Bryn Mawr, right?
Yes, so off of Western Boulevard where the Spectrum building is.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Very nice.
Oh, don't let him get caught on the table.
Yeah, we'll Kelly's got the information on the type of food they need. We'll post that too.
Yep.
We'll make sure that gets out. She's Instacarting food
I'm
right now.
ordering it now.
Yeah, when it comes to animals now and pets.
Look,
Yes.
I will
Kelly's on
go
it.
broke
Yes.
taking care of an animal.
She's on it.
I'm telling you. So
Yeah, I'll
Well,
have to do the same later.
Our,
That
vet,
would be
our vet
wonderful.
bills and grooming bills are
Yes.
through the roof at times.
Jed is wrapping
I may
himself.
not eat, but pets will.
Yeah, I my pets always come first.
Oh heck yeah, I'm all about that.
And when the day comes and my old girl is not with me anymore, I thought yesterday was going to be the day again, but yeah.
You may as well get.
Well, not while I have her because
I know. I'm thinking about getting one. But I work
it
so
would be
many
too much for her
hours.
right now. She's in her 18th year and
Hmm.
she's slowed
She's
down. Yesterday she
traumatized.
couldn't walk, but she's up and at it this morning. So she just has her days, and I wouldn't want to bring a new animal in. But when she's not around anymore, I've got to get Jack a partner. So
I think Chet just found a doggy bed over there
Yes.
underneath my.
yeah, he was over there sniffing Shockwave's bed. I'll tell you, he's a good one. And I see right, he does need to be fixed, and you're going to do that before he's available for adoption.
Yes.
You've
It's
got
nice.
vets that help you with all that.
Yes, we actually have our own low-cost vet clinic that's attached to us. They'll be moving with us. So all our vetting goes through in our own building. So it keeps it's a lot more convenient to not have to drive so far.
That's nice. That's great. And it's great that people take such an interest in helping too.
Yeah. Robbie, you don't need to come down here if you're watching.
No, Robbie. Well, you can.
Robbie, this dog's awesome. I'm gonna say that.
He is adorable.
Oh, he's sweet.
I mean, he's a good dog. I mean,
Yeah.
he's curious, but other than that, he's not.
But he's
doing
good
anything.
in the house. You can
Yes.
tell this dog's been in the house.
Yes.
You can definitely, absolutely tell that. He's very,
I love
very
his
sweet.
hair.
I had a dog like him growing up, but that's how I knew it was terrier because that wiry hair. I love it.
Wasn't Bijou kind of wiry hair
kind
too?
of like that.
Yeah.
Bijou was poodle terrier, but this one I had one growing up.
Look, Kelly, he wants to go home with you.
You may as well just
Look
open up
at
your
him.
doors.
Sweet baby.
Oh, he is a sweet baby.
What kind of fee do you, is there a fee when people come to adopt a dog or cat?
Yes. So if they are over 6 months, it's $175,
Mhm.
and they do come spay, neutered, microchipped, rabies.
Can't beat that.
Their
Cannot beat that.
I
vaccines.
can't get that done at the vet.
Yeah,
No.
puppies are $300, and they're also up to date fixed. Adult cats are $65, and kittens are $95.
And they come complete with everything, shots, everything.
Yes.
Now, what if you were to adopt a kitten and they're too young to have the kitten fixed? Do you, like, if I was to go today and adopt one, do I come back to you to have them fixed?
We don't put them up for adoption until after they've had everything done.
So, what age can they be?
8 weeks
8
for dogs
weeks?
and cats. Mhm.
Really? I didn't think it was that young. That's good. So I tell you, that's great because, I belong to an adoption agency for Boston Terriers that's out of state. I mean, it's like $500-600 to adopt and with complete shots
Sure.
and being fixed. So this is a
That's a
very
bargain.
good price. Yeah, it's a bargain. And like you said, go to the vet and have all that done.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You're talking big bucks, big bucks.
You can be
That's
up
great.
to almost $1,000
Yes.
for an exam and anything.
Spayed or neutered
Yeah, we
and
went through that.
shots and yes. Well, I have a pet plan, so that helps me because I've got 3 of them on the pet plan and I pay monthly fee. But if I had to do it one at a time out of my pocket, that's hard.
It is. And the rate around here for a spay or neuter can be upwards of $600-700.
Yes.
Through our clinic, it's a lot cheaper. It's like $65 for cats. And then dogs are about $150. So
So if people have a dog, or say they adopted one from somewhere else or
Mhm.
whatever, can they go to your clinic to get the job done?
yes,
Oh, okay.
vaccines would be the low cost as well. Vaccines, rabies, and spay neuter, and their wellness visits as well.
Okay.
So how much does an average visit run for wellness visit?
The wellness visit is $35, and then vaccines like rabies is $15, distemper parvo is $15, a microchip is $20.
And what if your dog had an emergency?
We can't do any emergency. It's a low cost clinic.
Right.
So they would have to still go to like Swansboro emergency vet.
Right.
There's one in Jacksonville too, right?
Yes.
Mhm. Well, that sounds very economical.
It does.
Because in one visit, I could afford that, and I'm paying that monthly right now. So, I may have to think about this.
Yeah. So how can they
Sounds
reach you
good.
guys if they, you got a website, right?
Yes. AdoptionFirstAnimalRescue.com, Facebook. We have an Instagram and a TikTok.
Great. Yeah, I added that to our video this morning.
Good.
On YouTube and Facebook. So you can check out our video for this morning, and that information is right there. And if you have any other questions and want to contact us, I can give you the contact information. Or if you want to send food, Kelly's going to tell you
I'm
right
over
now
here
how to do
shopping.
it.
Yeah, I'm doing it now. And
She's still
She's up there
shopping.
shopping.
yeah.
Hey, Robin, you're not going to get any food.
For a
Fend for
border
himself.
collie, do you have one?
We do not have currently, but keep an eye on. A lot of people think you can't get purebreds at rescues, and we get them in quite often.
yeah.
It's just paying attention to when they become available.
Do you still have that Australian Shepherd? That was a beautiful dog.
Yes, we actually still have one, Kodiak.
Kodiak.
The other four were adopted. She was a little more shy, reserved, so it's taken her a bit to come out of her shell.
And for those that don't know, they keep photos of their adoptable animals on their website, so you can go in and see who's with their names and everything. Sometimes y'all put a little bit about them. Yeah, yeah.
This is great.
So,
So y'all been in business 10 years?
Yes.
Wow.
Cool. Look at all the animals they have saved.
I can't even imagine.
I can't imagine.
How many do you
either.
go through in a year? You ever thought about it?
Yes. So the ones adopted out, like last year, we adopted out 785.
Wow.
But the intake, of course, is a lot more because not everyone can be adopted within that year, especially if we get in litters or medical cases. They take longer, but we average about that. And hopefully with our move to tripling our space, we'd be able to save a lot more.
Okay.
Now, how can a person volunteer if they want to come in and help?
On our website, we have a link for anyone who wants to volunteer or foster. You just have to fill that out, and either the volunteer coordinator or foster coordinator will reach out to you, and you do a little orientation, and then you're good to go. We do need fosters. That's how most of our animals right now at our rescue facility, at any given time, we can house about 20. All the other 80 are in fosters. So they're an important part of us being able to save more lives is having those homes.
That's
open
amazing.
up.
So if you guys would like to foster somebody like Jet, I mean, I'm looking over there like, gracious.
He does need a foster.
He's just a good boy. He's just sitting there, just like
We've got 2 dogs and a cat now, and we babysit. And I think probably she just came in. I heard the garage
I
door.
heard the garage door too.
We take care of our granddaughter's child.
And she's mean. She's mean to other dogs.
In the beginning.
Yeah, she's a little
Just in
rough.
the beginning.
She just
It's
wants
Lucy.
the attention.
She
that's
loves it.
all.
She don't want anybody
She just
getting
wants the
pets.
attention.
Yeah, she's sweet.
She wants all the attention.
She does.
She will fly through the air if you're petting another dog. Get in your lap.
Oh, she's a hoot now.
So
I
if
love
you're
some Lucy.
Listening and watching, this is the dog of the month. This is Jet.
This is Jet.
Just adorable.
This one should be adopted right away.
Yes.
Somebody.
I'm telling you, this dog Jet's going to make someone an excellent pet. He's very, very good inside. Not
We have
wild at
another
all.
one that looks just like him, Teddy. He's been with us for over a month and no apps. Looks just like him. Just depending on, I guess, what people are looking for during that time, but they look like twins.
I may have to check out Teddy.
Do you have
I
any
need a companion
small-
for my Jack.
Small dogs right now?
That's a small dog in my opinion. I know you think it's smaller, but to me that is a small
Oh,
because
I know.
I usually have shepherds and stuff. Big dogs.
Mouse is I don't know what he is, maybe like a Chihuahua mix. He's pretty small. We did get into Chihuahua puppies yesterday from our pool, so they once they're big enough.
Oh, there you are.
That's Lily
They're
right there.
adorable.
Yeah.
I like the little ones, yes. I'll go on the website and take a look.
Jet is.
Okay.
I may end up with Jet.
Michelle, thank you for coming
Yes.
in and introducing Jet to the audience
Yes.
here. If
Yes.
anybody is looking for one, have you posted his picture yet?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I can do that right now. It won't go on our video link, but
No.
I'll definitely post his picture. He is adorable.
He is absolutely adorable and so friendly. Oh, so some
Yes.
pictures too.
And yeah, he did for mine too. Meet Jet.
All right, Michelle, thank you. We do appreciate it.
Thank you
And
for having me.
If we can
Yeah,
help
thank
you with
you.
other pet of the week, pet of the month, whatever, feel free to reach out.
I definitely will. Thank you guys.
Okay, thank you. You're
Thank
live at Local
you.
Real Talk, Freedom 96.1, 1120 AM, WSME. We'll be right back.
Is at Jones LP Gas and Oil Company each Friday. Every Friday from 8 a.m. till closing at 5, Jones LP Gas and Oil Company will fill your 20-pound LP gas grill cylinder for only $11. You heard that right. Each Friday till closing, you can have your 20-pound LP gas cylinder filled for only $11 at Jones Gas and Oil Company, 3881 Wilmington Highway in the heart of Verona. In addition to saving money on your LP gas for the grill, Jones Gas and Oil is your full-service gas and oil company serving residential, commercial, and agricultural gas and oil needs, as well as gas appliances, LP replacement, parts, fill cylinders, and tankless water heaters, and they offer a 10% military discount on installation. Remember to get that cylinder filled every Friday until closing for only $11. Jones Gas and Oil Company, 3881 The Old Wilmington Highway, Verona. Phone 910-346-6384.
So I want to take some time to talk to you about our friends at Pizza Village of Beulahville. First of all, they take this opportunity to thank our men and women in uniform for their service to our country. And of course, there's no doubt about it, the best pizza and spaghetti in Beulahville is at Pizza Village, 811 West Main Street. Pizza Village offers daily specials, and their buffet features pizza, spaghetti, and salad bar. It's a fact. True Italian can be found in Beulahville with a down-home atmosphere and no extra charge at Pizza Village. Pizza Village is open Monday through Thursday, 11 to 9:30 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 11 to 10 p.m., and Sundays, 4:30 to 9:30 p.m. They even have a private room available for special events. Dine just one time at Pizza Village in Beulahville, and you'll be sure to go back. Pizza Village, 811 West Main Street, Beulahville. Again, thanks to those that serve us.
Schools are now back in session. Please do your part and drive carefully to make the streets and highways throughout Onslow County safe for our children and our citizens. This reminder is brought to you with the best wishes of Richlands Insurance and Realty, insurance agency located at 207 South Academy Street in Richlands. Insurance and Realty sincerely appreciates the opportunity to serve you with all of your insurance and real estate needs, whether it be homeowners, business insurance, life, auto, motorcycle, and boat insurance. Since 1950, Richlands Insurance and Realty has protected the citizens and property of people throughout Onslow and surrounding counties with the utmost and personal professional service and care, giving their clients peace of mind. So trust your insurance needs to your trusted choice agency, Richlands Insurance and Realty, 207 South Academy Street, Richlands. Byron Irvin and the staff at Richlands Insurance and Realty are here and ready to help you. Phone 910-324-3133 for Richlands Insurance and Realty, serving our area since 1950.
Mohawk All Pet Protection and Warranty is the only copper protection and warranty for all pets, all accidents, all the time. Because your pets are family members too. No matter how you live, we've got you covered. Soft, luxurious, smart strand, forever clean carpet. Gorgeous, durable, solid tech, luxury vinyl tile. Mohawk has the ultimate floor for every room in your home. It's suitable for all pets. For details, contact Watkins Floor Covering online at watkinsnewfloor.com. Watkins Floor Covering, thanking you for voting them the best of the best for 2022 in the flooring, covering, and carpet cleaning category. Watkins Floor Covering. They're more than just floors. It's custom showers, custom tubs, carpet cleaning, backsplashes, bathrooms, commercial, retail, and home flooring too. Watkins Floor Covering. Family owned and operated since 1997 with locations in Jacksonville and Surf City. Watkins Floor Covering. You stand on it. We stand behind it.
If you're looking for a great deal on a brand new Mitsubishi pre-owned car or truck, look no further than Bob Mills Mitsubishi, 2150 North Marine Boulevard. Because at Bob Mills Mitsubishi, they give it away and guarantee all their customers financing. At Bob Mills, there is no high pressure, no smoke and mirrors, or running back and forth to a sales manager. Buying a new Mitsubishi or quality pre-owned car or truck should be a fun experience. And that's what you'll have at Bob Mills Mitsubishi, 2150 North Marine Boulevard in Jacksonville, because they give it away.
It's live and local real talk on Freedom 97.1 WSME.
You know, we're in for a little bit of a bumpy ride this week, especially in the ocean. It's all because of that little thing called Hurricane Lee, which is still packing some substantial winds. Lee doesn't like to hear
Lee.
that. And our Catherine here. Can you imagine if that's the next storm was going to be named Catherine?
Well, I'm just excited. There's never been a Hurricane Kelly.
I just
ever.
got down. I checked, and you're right, Kelly. There
Yeah,
hasn't
I
been.
knew there never has been.
If there was a, and I'd be down at the courthouse today, changing my entire name legally. That's all I've got to say.
Anyway, doesn't mean you can't spend some quality time down at Tideline Marine when the offshore conditions are kind of getting kind of nasty for a day or two. You can check out some of the great fishing lures. They got some wonderful ones. The local professional guides that come into Tideline, they know what is biting and they know what lures to buy. You come in and you ask the folks at Tideline, let's just take Ricky Kellum. What's he buying? What's he using? We tell you. And we tell you what kind of results he's getting. Not a problem. No big deal. If you're like a lot of folks around these parts, when the redfish and the speckled trout are running, and they're going to be running hot here very soon, you will love catching them. They're fun to catch. They're great to eat. The fall is also good for another tasty little delicacy. Sometimes people they just don't quite understand what is the lure of these things called spots. They're small fish.
I don't even know what a spot is.
If you ever get one about a pound, you got a big one.
Oh. Okay.
But a pound and a half, you got the really nice ones. And they fry up so good. And they taste so good. They got a lot of little bones, but who cares? Just call it toothpicks. You can pick around them, no big deal. But when you get them, you got to have at least 2 to eat.
Okay.
Yes.
They're not filleted. You just split them down the middle and gut them and fry them.
I love fishing for spots.
Yeah, they're
They're
easy.
so much fun.
Yeah, they're kind of easy to catch. Tide Line has got some double hook bottom rigs. All you need to do is add some hooks, to it, and then add a little lead weight. 2 ounces is generally enough for the waters around here.
Bring them up 2, 3 at a time.
You can do that. You can bring them in 2 at a time with no problem whatsoever. And they're so much fun to catch. Clean them, you just scale them and gut them. Cut the head off.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't want to cut the head off, don't.
Oh no, the head's got to
There are a lot of people, particularly in other countries, that eat the fish with the heads on.
I know. In Japan, I used to work at a school and they serve the whole thing, gills, all of it. So gross.
Tide Line Marine has the double hook bottom rigs. They got all sorts of other lures for any other fish that you want. They've got hooks, they got weights, and pretty much anything you want to all but guarantee you some good results. Fall is also a good time to check out the new boats on the lot at Tide Line. They've got the Lund fishing boats, the little Lund John boats. They're nice, really nice. Aquasport center consoles. You can do some offshore or near shore fishing in that. And then the fabulous Aloha. This is the one that I am just so enamored with. The Aloha Tri-Tune pontoons.
Mm-hmm.
The latest one they got in has an upper deck. You can go sunning up there if you want to. Just relax and get away from the crowd down below. Just relax. Watch the sunset on the river. And then when you get really overheated, you get on the little sliding board at the stern from the upper deck and slide out and end up in the water. What better way? What better way to have a great time? And Marine and a family on the banks of the New River at 159 Old Bridge Street in downtown Jacksonville. We know we got some strong low period swells from Hurricane Lee, and they're going to continue to build up through the rest of the week. Very large seas expected by late week as the swell peaks on Friday. Small craft advisory in effect from this afternoon through Friday afternoon, and there's significant risk of strong rip currents during the week. Stay out of the ocean, okay? You don't need to get in it. Northwesterly winds today, 5 to 10 knots, becoming southerly in the afternoon. Seas 4 to 6 feet, 3 to 4 near the beach. Dominant period 12 seconds. Sounds and rivers a light chop. There are rip currents out there.
Yes.
Westerly winds around 5 knots, becoming southwesterly in the afternoon. Seas going to be kicking up tomorrow, 6 to 7. Dominant period 14 seconds. Sounds and rivers flat. And guess what's still going to be there?
Mm-hmm.
Rip currents.
Oh, yes.
Thursday, northerly winds 15 to 20, becoming northeasterly 20 to 25 in the afternoon. Gust up to 30, seas 6 to 8, building to 7 to 10 by the afternoon. Near shore, seas will be 5 to 7 feet with rip currents. Sounds and rivers choppy, becoming rough in the afternoon.
Today, mostly sunny, high of 89. Tonight, partly cloudy, low of 71. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, high of 87, but showers and thunderstorms are likely after 5 p.m. Tomorrow night, mostly cloudy, low of 66. And on Thursday, mostly sunny, high of 83, but gusty on Thursday.
Yeah.
But still not bad.
That's when the
That's when
Hurricane
it's-
Lee is going to
but
be
must
off,
be, yeah.
off our shore quite a
Mhm.
ways, but we'll get some of the impact.
the winds, yeah.
That's, mostly we're going to get seas, but it's going to be there.
I'm over here struggling to find canned puppy food. I may have to Amazon it to them.
Yeah, well, that'll
Give
work
them
too.
some Caesar kind for now, and then
Yeah.
Amazon it to them. That's what I'm going to do. I did find a story.
Yeah.
Do you remember the dad in Loudoun County who's got that? He
Yep.
got arrested for that
Yep.
disorderly conduct thing.
Yep.
Well, on Sunday, the governor, Glenn Youngkin, issued a pardon for him.
Good.
He was supposed to go to trial this week. Well, he was convicted of obstruction of justice and disorderly conduct at that June 2021 school board meeting when the police intervened. He had pled not guilty. The obstruction of justice conviction was dismissed on appeal, and the disorderly conduct conviction was supposed to go to trial this month. In other words, he was appealing that as well. But the governor went in and said, oh, no, he didn't do anything wrong.
Nope.
I mean, his daughter got assaulted in the bathroom,
Yep.
no less. And then the superintendent lied and claimed they didn't know. Then they proved that the superintendent did know.
Yep.
So the governor went ahead and pardoned him, and which I have no issue with. And that ridiculous, very ultra liberal Commonwealth attorney for Loudoun County, Buta Bibaraj or something. She's ultra liberal. She said, quote, this political stunt by Governor Youngkin is an unprecedented and inappropriate intervention into an active legal case. He chose to interfere in the legal process, but not for justice, but for a political game. She said the justice system does not work when a governor becomes the judge and jury. Let's back up here. I mean, he was wrongfully prosecuted, in my opinion. This had been going on. The governor talked about this case from the get-go. So, good on the governor
Let me
for
ask you
doing it.
this. Your opinion.
Mm-hmm.
When people like the school superintendent or whatever lied,
Yeah.
should they be terminated?
Yes.
How about politically elected individuals? If
When-
they're elected officials that are elected to office. If the mayor gets up here and lies,
Mhm.
if a county commissioner comes in and lies about something, and we
Mhm.
know it's a lie,
Mhm.
we can prove it's a lie, should they be removed from office?
Yeah. Apparently not that simple, but
No,
yes.
it's not that simple.
Yeah.
The yahoos there in Tennessee that got thrown out, then got back in.
Oh, that's right. They did get put back in. Yeah. And this, I mean, I agree. And that superintendent of this school system, this was school safety. I mean, the school was sexually assaulted.
Yes.
And said, I didn't know anything about it. And then they found emails that proved the guy did know.
So he's a
And it's
liar.
jeopardizing
Then
school safety.
You're fired.
Yeah.
You're fired. Period. Bottom line.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Because it's jeopardizing kids. I mean, how could you trust anything that guy would say
I
after
wouldn't
that?
trust anything he said.
Because I don't know. Yep. And Loudoun County, I mean, but they set the stage, in my opinion, for what this parents' right move. I said that from the get-go. They were setting
that's
it.
what set it.
This
set it
Loudoun
off.
County mess is what set off nationwide the parent right thing. So I agree. And parents' right, became a law here in North Carolina, took effect already immediately when the lawmakers signed it in.
Yep.
So got some people upset over it, but as it should be.
Oakland area, the county there,
Oh, Lord.
Alameda County.
Mhm.
They got an African American district attorney.
Okay.
Some of the residents in the area were confronting her, and she immediately, guess what she did? She played the race card. She called them racist.
How is that?
The residents are upset with the out of control crime rate and the liberal policies of DA Pamela Price. Even Alameda County officials are questioning her because they're being bombarded by the county's residents who have formed a group called Neighbors Together Oakland. They had a big old block party over the weekend. The residents said their voices and concerns are not being addressed as individuals, so they're going together as a group. The DA and some of her supporters slammed those residents. She immediately said their complaints were nothing more than racism. Price ran on a progressive platform, a woke platform, and most of us understand what that means. She's accused of being soft on crime. Her defense is that she had 40 years as a lawyer and she knows more about it than the folks who elected her. Uh-huh. Former Oakland City Council member Lauren Taylor told the reporters at this block party, his words, people are afraid to leave their homes, go downtown. We've got other challenges, everything from the rising homelessness to blight. And there's a sense that it's just business as usual by elected officials. All I can say to you folks there in Alameda County, you got what you voted for, and now you're suffering.
Yeah.
Too much wokeness and not enough people out there in the public being awake. You need to wake up. And I'll tell you that again every day of the week if I need to. Before you go to the polls this fall vote in Jacksonville, Richlands, Surf City, North Topsail, Swansboro, or Holly Ridge, check them out.
Yep.
Check out all the candidates. Check out their records. See if they were missing a lot of meetings.
That's true.
Just check them out. See if you're getting your money's worth. Do you think you are? Check out the bills that they're sponsoring, the ordinances that they're proposing, the money that they're giving away. If you like what they're doing, cool, vote for them. If you don't like what they're doing, stand up and say something. And the loudest voice you've got is that little box that you check in the ballot.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree.
That's louder than a 44 Magnum going off. Seriously, it has more impact.
That's true.
Yeah.
We do have a municipal election this year, several of them in the county. But next year we got a bunch of elections.
Yeah.
People will be filing shortly.
I think every office has got somebody running.
Yes.
Commissioners,
Locally.
Board of Education.
Sheriff is not running.
No, sheriff is not running.
DA's not running it.
DA's.
I don't think. Wasn't he up for last time? I don't know.
We'll ask him when he comes in Thursday.
He's going to be in here on Thursday.
I don't think, because his is 4 years.
It's a 4-year term.
Yes.
And we've got, clerk of court. We've got a lot of people.
Register of Deeds.
Yes.
Yeah, all that
that
normally
are
every
elected.
presidential year.
Judges. Study them. Study their records. Read news articles about cases that they're handling.
Yes.
You can do that.
Yeah, 'cause
just Google the case.
I mean, there's judges that I worked hard for, but now I have to sit back and think, am I satisfied with the job they've done?
Yeah. Is there somebody out there better?
That's right.
Yeah, I can think of one in particular.
So can I. Probably two.
So anyway, they're coming up for election next year, a lot of them. Of course, we've got the governor's race. We've got the presidential race. They're going to steal a lot of thunder.
Yes.
We've got congressional races.
Yes.
We got senatorial races. I don't think we have any in North Carolina next year. No, Bud just got elected. Tillis has got another.
Because they go, what, I think
6 years. 6 years. So he's got at least 2 more years.
I think, well, it's going to be interesting for sure what comes out of this next election.
And please, even if you're a military person stationed here and you're going to be here for 3 years, your vote back home, it's not going to impact you, whoever you vote for back home.
Okay.
Okay? Because you're not living there. You're living in Jacksonville, North Carolina, or the area.
Right.
You're living where the people here raise your taxes or not. What they do here in Onslow, where your kids go to school, perhaps, what they do here in Onslow County is going to impact you a whole lot more than it's going to impact you in Alameda County, California.
It's true. It's true.
Or anywhere else in the country.
And you'll know that for sure when you get your tax bill,
Yep.
insurance bill, which
Yep.
I just got the insurance on my house, and I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
Whew, has that gone
So
up?
you need to, I implore you to, if you're living here, even if it's for the next 2 years or 3 years, there's a lot of stuff that happens during that time that will impact you and your loved ones.
I'm still all for a sales tax increase.
Yeah.
Here in Oslo.
No, good luck on getting that.
No, it's not going to happen because we've got.
Not until we get some of these people out of office that are currently up in there
Yep.
holding it up.
Got one in there holding
what
it up.
she said.
So
Definitely.
no, we won't. So let's not vote their butts back in and keep on going.
But the problem is, unless you've got somebody that the people know
who else
and
is gonna run?
respect, stand up and go after it. Right, you've got nobody's in for the fight.
Well, I live in the district of one of those individuals.
I do too. You and I live in the same district.
So you're going to run and I'll vote for you?
I thought about running. I really did, but I just don't have time to campaign. I just don't.
I don't know. What are you going to do though if you were to win that seat?
I know.
What are you going to do about your work?
I'd have to make some
The
scheduling.
scheduling for those representatives is so crazy. I know most of them, a lot that I know, they buy travel trailers and park them up there, and that's where they live during the week.
Really?
Yeah. The North Carolina Fair Association allows them to use the fairgrounds there, and that's where they put their RVs at, and that's where they stay.
Do they pay rent?
I would think they
I would think
probably
so,
did.
yeah.
You know,
Because they got water and they got sewer. They got to
a
contend with.
small amount of rent, but that's where a lot of them get travel trailers and go up there and park it.
Electricity?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's how they live during the week, because that salary for being a state senator or state
It's not much.
representative is not much at all. It's very poor.
Okay, we'll take a break. We'd love to hear from you when we come back. I need a doctor in the house to get rid of this whatever I've got
I
there.
think don't
It's about
start,
3
because I
weeks
think
of
I
it
got
now.
rid of mine.
You're live and local, Real Talk, Freedom 97.1, 1120 AM, WSME. If you don't want to hear me struggling to talk, give us a call. And we do have a caller, but we'll be right back. Don't go away. Don't get too far from your radio.
Welcome to Lane & Associates Family Dentistry, where we love to make you smile. Now proud to be working with Doctors Kim and Tommy Morgan, formerly Morgan Family Dentistry. The Jacksonville and Richlands Morgan offices of Lane & Associates Family Dentistry blends the latest technology with personal care and attention, so you have an amazing dental experience. The offices of Lane & Associates welcome all ages and accepts all major insurances, including military. Lane & Associates Family Dentistry has been serving the state of North Carolina for over 40 years, with 2 locations in Jacksonville, Richlands, and Maysville. Call for an appointment today at 877-LANE-DDS or online at lanedds.com. Welcome to Lane & Associates Family Dentistry. Mills International Incorporated, your local Cub Cadet dealer, is ready for summer, and you should be too, with the Cub Cadet XT Enduro Series. These lawn tractors were engineered for strength, comfort, and versatility. Each deck with a variety of sizes available, designed to deliver a premium. An assortment of attachments and accessories, sold separately, allow you to use your mower for more than just cutting grass. Stop by Mills International Incorporated today and find out how the Cub Cadet XT Endurance Series is tailored to help unlock all the possibilities of your lawn. Head to your local Cub Cadet dealer, Mills International Incorporated, at 801 South Queen Street for exceptional offers, expert advice, and superior service.
I had a question about my insurance the other day, so I called my new State Farm agent. And would you believe I talked to the same person who remembered my name? They said that was called service. And then my dog Max was over his cold. They called that service too. And then they helped me find ways to save on my home and auto coverage. I asked State Farm what they called that. They said service.
Call David Hall, State Farm, 910-455-0440, 1218 Country Club Road, Jacksonville.
Since 1997, locally owned and operated Jersey Mike's 301E Western Boulevard right here in Jacksonville has provided only the best hot and cold subs and healthy salads to our community and our military neighbors, and thanks all our customers for making Jersey Mike's a sub above. Jersey Mike's features subs in different sizes, served Mike's way or your way, in addition to delicious, healthy salads. To place your order or for takeout, phone 910-353-8091. Once again, Sam Duran and the staff of Jersey Mike's, 301E Western Boulevard, Jacksonville, thanks you for making them a sub above.
Down East, heating and air conditioning, a family tradition of quality since 1986.
Down East is your local Bryant Factory authorized dealer. Down East, Bryant, whatever it takes to keep you cool.
Down East, heating and air conditioning, a family tradition of quality since 1986. DownEastHeating.com.
The Need service on your present cooling system? Just call Down East. Looking to replace your cooling system in your home or office? Down East and Brian is ready to do whatever it takes to keep you cool on these hot summer days. Ask about 0% interest for 60 months. Down East, Bryant, whatever it takes.
Down East, heating and air conditioning, a family tradition of quality since 1986. DownEastHeating.com.
For 40 years now, people throughout Jacksonville and Onslow County have trusted Barnes Diamond Gallery for all their jewelry needs for every special occasion. They understand that every day is a special event for someone, whether celebrating a wedding, anniversary, birthday, engagement, or graduation. Let Barnes Diamond Gallery custom design something for you. Barnes Diamond Gallery does on-site repair in addition to their quality and selection of diamonds, diamond fashion bands, pendants, watches, earrings, gemstone rings, and necklaces for anyone for any occasion. Major credit cards accepted. Layaway available. Barnes Diamond Gallery offers appraisals and paid top market prices for gold and silver. Barnes Diamond Gallery, 461 Western Boulevard, Suite 120, Jacksonville, open 9:30 to 5:30, Monday through Friday.
Great Gas and Oil Company. And of course, Wismart and Chappie's Chicken, located at 4111 Gum Branch Road, right here in Jacksonville. And 633 Sandridge Road, Hubert, has all you need when it comes to convenience for gas, cold beverages, and a great selection for quick pickup essentials. Enjoy fresh, not frozen, delicious meals at Chappie's Chicken, located inside Wismart, 4111 Gum Branch Road and 633 Sandridge Road, Hubert. So if you're in a hurry, get it all. Gas, ice cold beverages, convenience store items, and delicious, fresh, not frozen, Chappie's Chicken at Wismart, 4111 Gum Branch Road, Jacksonville, and 633 Sandridge Road, Hubert.
It's live and local. Real Talk on Freedom 97.1, 1120 AM, WSME.
Okay, we're back. Where did Kelly run?
She had to run to work.
She's going, leaving,
Yes.
running away.
She's running away.
Oh,
She's leaving us.
yeah. Well,
She's on the search for dog food too. She has worked patiently for the last 30 minutes looking for that
She has
puppy food.
that special puppy food. So
Yes.
hopefully she'll find some of it and get it ordered and get it delivered and all that sort of good stuff.
Yes.
That's a good group of people over there.
That is
the
a good
adoption
group of people. 10 years. 10 years they've been working at this. I mean, how awesome is that? That's a lot of love. A lot of love.
It is, definitely. Okay, what else we got cooking here before the day's up? Tomorrow morning we do have Thursday morning we have District Attorney Ernie Lee.
Yes, I can't wait for that.
So we got a lot of questions to ask him. He had a high-profile case yesterday, but there was a guilty plea involved in 3-count murder indictments for a guy that he has admitted to it now, so we can call him a murderer. So the murderer had killed his mother and his grandparents and stole his grandparents' vehicle and a gun. I don't know what else, but anyway, they got him.
That's a good thing. I know Pennsylvania, they are really intensifying their manhunt this morning. They've got some information he may be in one area, but now he's armed.
Well, he's got a .22 rifle.
Yes, you said that earlier. Yes, you did.
And hopefully they will.
See, today is, I think, day 13.
Yeah, it's been about 2 weeks.
Day 13.
Talked about this New Mexico governor yesterday, Michelle Grisham.
Yes.
Who was ordering a 30-day ban on people carrying guns, either concealed or open carry, in the city of Albuquerque. The governor is issuing that for a city, a ban in one city. Isn't that above and beyond?
Isn't that against the Constitution?
I would think so. Well, the sheriff there said that ain't going to happen. You can issue all you want. Call it a public health order if you want to. He says it's unconstitutional. And he said, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to enforce it. And like I said yesterday, this ban does absolutely nothing to curb gun violence. It's only meant as the first step in gun bans. You wait and see. That's the kinds of things that progressives like to do.
They're going to keep trying.
The people that she cited, the governor cited, the cases that she cited, not one of them one of the murders, not even one of their killings, would have been prevented by this gun ban. Criminals do not obey laws. Number one, I hate to quote this old adage, when guns are outlawed, only outlaws will have guns.
It's true.
It will only apply to good people.
It's true.
The outlaws will continue to get guns. They get them now.
They get them now.
They get them illegally.
For an example.
You've got tons of them with handguns that they bought illegally. Hunter Biden bought one illegally. He bought a gun illegally. And he has not been brought to trial yet. They were going to give him I'm going to plead guilty, but you're going to make that sentence go away after a while.
That didn't work
Make the
out.
conviction. And the judge said
That's
that
right.
ain't going to happen. So now they're going to go to trial. But the same guy that offered that plea deal is going to be the one prosecuting it. Now, there's something wrong with this case all the way through.
There's a lot of things wrong with it.
Do you think he's going to be actually prosecuting, or is he just going to be like sloughing off? You didn't really mean to buy it. You didn't think that meant that it applied to you, did you? Huh? What?
Well, all these committees to investigate and spending our taxpayer dollars that we're paying them to run the country instead of doing what they need to be doing. And they're spending all this time focused on what Hunter did, which will never.
Nope.
And if it was, it would be years down the road.
It'll be after the election next year.
Exactly. I'm just tired
They
of
want
it
to
all.
take Trump to trial now.
Right.
Okay. Which I don't oppose.
Mm-hmm.
But they are putting off how long he bought that gun. When? In 2020? No, before then.
It was before.
It's
then,
a federal
yes.
offense.
Yes.
A federal offense. And he bought that gun.
And I'm sure whoever sold it to him is sweating too, because
Boy, he'd had no way of knowing. He fills out a form. Are you under the influence, or are you a drug addict, or whatever the form exactly
but don't
says?
they still do a background check?
They do a background check, but what are your convictions? That's the only thing they can check.
That's true.
They can't check your mental status.
Well, we know that, yes.
Yeah, they can't check your military whatever you got kicked out of school for.
Right. But only your convictions would show on a
Correct.
background check.
That's it.
That's right. But he was convicted, remember? He wasn't allowed to purchase a gun.
He filled out the form illegally. He lied on the form. That's what he's charged
I'm saying,
with.
yes.
It doesn't say you have to be convicted of doing drugs. It says, are you a drug user? And he lied. He said no.
I thought he had been convicted of a felony a long time ago.
I don't know. I don't remember.
And now I'm confused. But
Okay.
yeah, you're right on the drugs.
Let's take a break. You're live in local Real Talk, Freedom 97.1, 1120 AM, WSME. We'll be right back.
Tammy Fry Allstate Swansboro reminds you to check your mailbox and find your quote on homeowners insurance. Tammy Fry Allstate Swansboro goes the extra mile to make sure you're in good hands, like helping you customize your home and windstorm coverage with their Write Your Own home policy. Yes, save even more when you bundle your home, auto, boat, motorcycle, and even your golf cart. Remember, if it rolls or floats, call Tammy for a quote. You and everything you own are in good hands with Tammy Fry Allstate Swansboro. Call today, 910-326-5383. Tammy Fry Allstate, 638 West Corbett Avenue in the friendly city by the sea, Swansboro. Check your mailbox today for savings on your homeowner's insurance.
When vacationing on our beautiful Crystal Coast, you come for the slower pace, the gentle waves, the salty air, and the quality time with family and friends. So while you enjoy our little piece of paradise, let the Burrow Low Country Kitchen help with meals. We'd love to cater your next family event with one of our Carolina-style seafood boils, enough to feed your entire crew. Or enjoy your meal outside at our pavilion on the waterfront. Come by land or by boat to the Burrow Low Country Kitchen in downtown Swansboro.
Have you gotten your copy of Topsail Times newspaper this week? If not, did you know that Topsail Times is Topsail area's only local newspaper in print? Started a little over a year ago, we now have over 1,500 online subscribers and 5,000 printed copies that go out every 2 weeks. And we never charge our readers. Information should be free to our readers, and we stick by that. Looking for an idea for date night? Want to learn some local history? How about asking a veterinarian about your pet? These things and more are available in each copy of the Topsail Times newspaper. Want to get the word out about your business? We offer great rates for full color ads, and the online paper version is always included for free. Need help designing the perfect ad? We can do that too. We're always for human interest stories, so start writing. And we love local photos too. Check out our website at topsailtimes.net, where you can find out where to pick up a copy. Check out our latest publication online.
It's not for everyone, only for you. The medication your doctor prescribes is exclusively yours to take as directed. Nobody else should be taking it. It's up to you to keep your medication secure and to safely dispose of any unused medications. Don't let anyone take what's yours. Your prescription, your responsibility. Be aware, don't share. Lock your meds.
Supported by NCDHHS, Division of Mental Health, Developmental Disabilities, and Substance Abuse Services. Visit lockyourmeds.org/NC.
Humphrey Heating and Air Conditioning, your trusted local carrier indoor weather team, serving all of your heating and air conditioning needs since 1967. Now offers residential and commercial duct and dryer vent cleaning, and now offers expert plumbing service. In case of a power outage due to a storm or for any other reason, be prepared with a Generac generator for your home or business. Humphrey Heating and Air Conditioning has Generac generators in stock, ready to install today. Remember, better breathing comes with cleaner air. Let Humphrey Heating and Air Conditioning improve the air quality in your home or business with professional air duct cleaning. As always, Humphrey Heating and Air Conditioning is available 24/7 for all your heating, cooling, and plumbing emergency needs. Turn to the carrier experts, Humphrey Heating and Air Conditioning, with locations in Jacksonville and Hampstead. Visit online, humphreyheating.com, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Humphrey Heating and Air Conditioning, since 1967. Relax, we're on the way.
Hurricane season is here, and if you're not prepared, now's the time to visit Williams Hardware, 3011B Bridges Street, Morehead Plaza in Morehead City. Whether for the contractor or do-it-yourselfer, Williams Hardware has the tools and accessories to help protect against high winds and water. Williams Hardware carries power tools and equipment, chains and fasteners, plumbing and electrical supplies. Williams Hardware, your helpful handy hardware store, also cuts glass to size and cuts and threads pipe. When the chores are done and the cleanup is finished, light up that Wilmington Grill for Williams Hardware, 3011B Bridges Street, Morehead Plaza in Morehead City. Williams Hardware is open Monday through Saturday from 7:30 till 6 p.m. and Sundays for your convenience, noon till 5. Phone Williams Hardware, 252-726-7158. And be prepared this hurricane season.
It's live and local. Real talk on Freedom 97.1 WSME.
Okay, and we're back here for the last closing moments or so of the show.
Yes.
Been an interesting one. Thanks to Theo. Got us going real good there this morning.
Got it stirred up.
Yep. I like hearing from him. The guest tomorrow, we've got, of course, Dr. Rose,
Right.
our normal Wednesday guest, and she's going to be having a good discussion, I'm sure of that. Then we've got something called Alzheimer's, which we all read about. Many of us have experienced it with others, with other loved ones. And we've got somebody coming in about a walk to end Alzheimer's, Dr. Veronica Williams.
And I believe the story is her mother suffers or suffered from Alzheimer's too.
So
I have a friend that's going through it right now with her husband. And
really,
it's sad, some of the stories.
to watch it, and
it's heartbreaking.
It is, and if they could just ever get to the root cause of it,
Yes.
find out why, and are we predestined to it? Some people think so.
Right.
It's in the
Did you ever forget that where you've put something and then you spend hours looking for it, and then you wonder, oh my gosh,
is that Alzheimer's?
Is that Alzheimer's?
Yeah. It affects people at various ages.
Yes.
We always think about it being the elderly, but it's happening to a lot of younger people as well.
It's going to be a very informative, but sad in the same sense.
Same situation.
Right.
And like questions I've got, so
Mhm.
we do find an early onset of Alzheimer's, or a doctor tells us we've got it. Are there specialists out there we can go to stop it?
Right.
Can we reverse it? or just put a stop to it.
It makes you wonder why we can't put a stop to it.
Yeah, I would think that we
Some
should be
kind
able to
of
do something.
medication, something for the brain cells to
Yeah.
help rejuvenate them. Yeah, I'm going to
No,
be
we're
very
just, We're
interested.
just going to find out what causes it, what leads to
Yes,
it.
yes.
If they've got any definitive response. I mean, you can read on the internet everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's because you didn't have enough grape jelly when you were a kid, or
Oh my
whatever.
gosh. I'm going to go buy a jar of grape jelly when I go to the grocery store.
It's who knows what causes it. I don't know.
Really. And what they can do for a patient suffering from
Yep.
Alzheimer's. There's really nothing.
Not right now.
Nope.
Keep
Nope.
them comfortable.
And having a parent, watching a parent,
Yeah,
I can't imagine
it's
how
just-
heartbreaking
just-
that is.
It's yeah.
To walk in and see your mom or your dad and they don't know who you are
Yep.
at times. Absolutely heartbreaking. Yes.
Okay, we're going to take about our 22-hour break. We'll be back tomorrow,
Okay.
and so hang in there. Check out. You can stay tuned to our Facebook page. I'll post the advisories on Hurricane Lee. It's nothing that we have to be concerned about. The only concern is if you guys are going to the beach, just stay out of the water. Number one, that includes surf fishermen, because all you got to do is step out there and you get caught up in one of those rip currents, and you're out there in the water.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you can go down at that time, and I know you're going to fight to keep that fishing rod, and then that's going to be more of a problem for you. So just don't get out there.
We're talking probably a week.
Yeah, by
Right.
the end of the weekend, it should be over with. There's another storm out there. We'll start looking at that a little more seriously, probably tomorrow or the day after.
Yes.
Oh
yeah,
it's a
so-
long ways away, and
We've got another one.
we don't even know what direction it will be going.
Right.
It has not picked up a definitive direction as yet. Have a great rest of your day. Be safe out there, and we will see you tomorrow morning bright and early in about 22 hours at 7 o'clock. You're live and local Real Talk.